All right, so let's get into the pec release. So first thing, let's talk about where the pec minor is. Okay, take your 2 fingers, find your clavicle, which is right underneath your neck, xiphoid process here, which is your breastplate, okay, and then you have your clavicle. Subclavius runs right underneath there. This is the pec minor. So if you basically pull your shoulder in a little bit, just wiggle your shoulder, you're gonna find this groove, and this is where we are. So take whatever object you have. I love these Acuum Mobility balls. You can use a tennis ball, whatever you want, and just like palpate that area. Sorry, it's my dog, he's going a little nuts. And you'll probably find something that's pretty tender. So what I'm gonna ask you to do is to very gently, okay, so we're gonna do this standing. Take a big deep breath in. As I exhale out, I'm going to put some pressure down. Now, what most people do in this exercise, if they have terrible shoulder posture while they're doing it. And that's exactly what we don't want to do. So for the sake of this, you want to have your arm, okay, turned probably behind you or open. I don't know which one's going to feel better. Typically, if you externally rotate, it's going to put a small stretch on that pec minor, so I'd recommend doing that. But if you rotate and hike up, don't do it. If you rotate and hike down, don't do it. Again, I don't know where you are, so find the thing that doesn't give you a massive facial grimace, but also relaxes you a little bit. So we're going to find that spot somewhere around here. And the breath is very, very important. Okay, so as I start to breathe, okay, as I exhale, I do want to lean in. Now, don't lift your shoulder up, okay? Try to relax. Now, what you can do is start to very gently move this arm slightly behind you if you want, okay? You can move it a little. I would probably just a couple of these, but not too much. You just want to sink into one spot. What you can actually do is pin a spot and slide a little bit back and forth. And you can feel and move those tissues around just a little bit. Again, we don't want to be, the biggest thing I see people do is they jam and move. You cannot do that to tissues. They're going to respond by tightening. You're already tight. We want to relax. So gentle pressure and some sort of ancillary movement, either from your hand or from your neck. You can look up, you can look down, you can try looking behind you, you can do some rainbows side to side. I always get a really good stretch if I look over. So if I'm pinning my left shoulder and I take my chin and look over to the right side of the room, we want to start breathing, exhaling, making sure this doesn't come up on us. Okay, we want to do that minimally for 2 minutes. You should start to feel, if you're doing this right, as you start to sink in, everything should start to feel better and elongate. All right, so that's the pec minor release.